everyone. So I wanted to do a book tag video real quick, and it's the Newbie Book Tag video challenge. And it's basically me answering a few questions about why I started my channel. And I really want to get to about 50 followers for my YouTube channel by the end of the month. I think that that would be a really cool goal. And I think this would be a really fun video to do. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. The first question is, why did you start this channel? And honestly, it's because I used to love reading a lot, and I stopped reading a few years ago. And because I stopped reading, I didn't have anyone to talk about awesome books with or anything, so I figured starting a booktube channel might be a really cool way to start meeting new people who want to talk about books, because I am very skeptical about meeting people online, and I thought that this would be a really cool way to talk about some new books and get book recommendations because it's been so long. The second question is, what are fun and new things that you can bring to booktube? Honestly, probably not much. And so the second question is, what are some fun and new things you can bring to booktube? Honestly, I'm really not sure what that is. I am kind of doing what everyone else is doing right now. Don't really have too much going on. I am a psych major, so maybe that's something I can bring into it. I'm not really sure. I just guess my opinions. I'm going to tell you how I feel about the book, if it's, bad, or if I didn't like it. I'm not going to say I like all the books because not everyone likes every book. So I guess that's something. The third question is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? Honestly, the 24-hour readathons, those are my favorite. I did vlog for one of the readathons last month, and I loved it, and I'm about to vlog for my second time for the 24-hour readathon, and I loved it. So I really think that that's a big one besides the book recommendations, is just having a place to put the vlogs, because I think it's important to share a journey like that and have somewhere to put something that you want to share in a very specific type of channel that people are going to, and knowing that it's for booktube and it's not for something else. So I think that that's really cool. Why do you love to read? Honestly, because it energizes me. I'm obviously in a psychology field, specifically mental health, and self-care is something that's really important. And reading is honestly one of my biggest forms of self-care that I really like. So I'm trying to get back into it, trying to start taking care of myself more. And yeah, self-care is kind of the big one. What's the next one? What book or series got you into reading? It's probably a cross between Junie B. Jones and the Magic Tree House. I haven't heard many booktubers mention the Magic Tree House, and I'm not sure why. That was an awesome series. It's an elementary school series, so probably the Magic Tree House got me the most into reading. What would you ask your favorite booktuber? I guess I wouldn't really ask them anything. I guess I would just ask for some advice about just booktubing in general. I originally started getting into booktube a couple months ago, and I was watching Read by Zoe, and she was really awesome. And then I saw Brittany, and I like her stuff. And there's a couple other people that I've been following and watching all their stuff for. So I guess I would just, want to chat with them. I think that would be fun. And then, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I guess it's just being able to actually find people who are interested in watching your videos. I feel like This past month is when I started actually posting videos, and sometimes I feel like they get lost in the sea of everyone else doing videos, and everyone's doing, you know, daily vlogs for a readathon or the 24-hour readathons or, you know, a week-long readathon. And it's like, unless you have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, you kind of get lost somewhere along the way. And I think that will be the hardest, is not getting lost in the sea of the internet. When did you start reading? Probably when I was born. My grandmother was a teacher, and she always had us reading, always writing, journaling, looking at new books. So I guess always, you know, she was always taking us to the Goodwill bookstore and having us pick stuff out. And yeah, I just enjoy book trips, and Books a Million is kind of like the big one she takes me to. And so probably through my grandma. Where do you read? Probably my couch or my bed. You know, I do listen to audiobooks in the car. Lately it's been Percy Jackson. So yeah, couch, bed, or car. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Honestly, young adult, fantasy, anything with dragons is always cool. Magic's a big one. Young adults, I'm trying to get into the adult books kind of, and it's really hard because they're for like older adults, I feel like. And although, you know, I would love to be like, I'm an adult and I like to read books that, you know, someone who's retired would love to read. I'm not into romances or thrillers or mysteries too much. I'm more into fantasy YA right now. And maybe in a few years I'll get into, you know, adult-tier things. I tried reading a Stephen King book this past month and I did not like it. I don't know. It just depends on the book, depends on the genre, I guess. But those are all the questions. I am going to post this real quick, and then I'm going to do Dewey's reverse 24-hour readathon, and then I will post that video. So I'll see you all probably again tomorrow.